I lost my friend.
A lot of things were going on in my life and none of them were in my control.
Well, I got it because I thought it was cool and everybody was going crazy about it.
I felt like my life before the pandemic was very constrained.
I felt left out.
Me and my friends got pretty drunk and we decided to do some impulsive decisions.
I was bullied.
I broke up with my boyfriend of 3 years.
My ex cheated on me with my best friend of 9 years.
Everybody told me not to do it, and that made me want to do it more.
So I reinvented myself into a goat.
I shaved all my hair off.
I got my tragus pierced and now I don't like it.
I woke up one day and decided to become the most extra version of myself.
I decided to get piercings with my friends.
I got the ear tattoo.
I woke up one day and I decided to shut everyone off and become the baddest bitch alive.
I decided to bleach my entire head and dye it.
I got my septum pierced and I started expressing myself through my makeup.
Exactly what they told me not to do. I colored my head pink and I got 5 tattoos.
Remember how highly imaginative, creative and free we all were when we were kids? We could constantly speak our thoughts as and when they popped up in our heads and things always went our way. But as we grow older, what do we do when things don't go our way? We are taught and expected to control our impulses and not react. While doing so, we trap our emotions within ourselves. Usually, teenagers respond to such triggers by taking impulsive, often risky decisions. However, when this type of trigger translates into a creative decision, especially in young adults, stereotypically or not, it actually seems quite healthy. The world with impulse control would be a pretty chaotic place. But how can we rediscover that free-flowing creativity we experienced as children? We decided to interview a bunch of college students who seem to have made quite a few creative, impulsive decisions just to see what exactly goes on in their minds. Do you believe these impulsive decisions are a form of creative self-expression?
Yeah, sure. Basically, I was not into growth and everything. So when I was I planned it very impulsively. So my friend used to do this makeup, and she's the one who inspired me really to go into it. So I think it boosted my confidence also. So I believe this is very nice to me.
Yeah, I mean, always it's everything I've done is because something that I thought that was creative enough. Not creative necessarily. I just thought that it was more my style. But then, as you do it, you realize if it is or not.
Yes, they definitely are. It's like reinventing yourself or trying to be creative with your own fashion or your everyday life and trying to figure out anything. Like before I used to dress in neutrals, now I dress in colors, like lots of pop colors to express myself more.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of obvious considering, especially in my case, because I decided to completely, change out my wardrobe and experiment with myself and my appearance as much as I could, whether it was hair color or piercings or whatever I'm wearing.
Yeah, definitely, because every time I dye my hair, I feel like more of my personality comes out.
I do because it changes the way people perceive you.
Have you ever had any regrets?
I wouldn't call them regrets, but there have been maybe times when people have said something, and we all know people can be very insensitive. So there have been times when people maybe make a comment or something that makes me question, but then I feel like I'm confident enough in myself to forget about it.
Regrets is a big word. I got my tragus pierced, and after getting the piercing, I was like, this is not even my ear, and that was kind of it's a hit and miss. You get it, you don't.
Definitely not. I feel like everything that I've done till now is just adding on more to my personality, so nothing as a regret.
Not at all. I love this look.
Not really, but my mom regretted it. So she's like, why are you wearing black all the time? Wear something colorful and everything. But I think it's really cool.
And what emotions did you feel after doing it?
After doing anything impulsive, you kind of feel this seems weird, but rich in a way. Oh shit, I did this without thinking about it, and I don't really regret it as much.
Every time I change my hair color, it's like I'm an updated version of myself. So yeah, it definitely makes me happy.
So usually it's a combination of happiness and confusion. Like happiness regarding like that I've done something and taken a new step in my life, and confusion as in like it's just that how this decision that I've made is gonna affect me and how am I gonna fit it into my daily routine and how can I be more creative with it and change my personality accordingly.
I think I'm more like confident and more angry maybe, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm more chill also with it. I feel like very confident to walk in it and stuff, so it's like very.
I feel very happy. If I put together a really nice outfit or if I dye my hair again or something, I feel genuine happiness. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I don't know if that makes me very self-absorbed, but I genuinely really like it.
Do you think people form opinions and notions about you based on your modifications?
They definitely do, yeah. Most of my relatives do. And even when I'm walking on like a road, I can actually feel people staring. But there's also like a very positive side to it, because a lot of people come up to me and they compliment me on my hair and how they really liked it.
Yes, of course they do. When you look at a person, if a girl specifically has all of their hair chopped off, most people have their own notions. Some people think that it's disgusting, some people think it's cool. Depends on the person.
Definitely. Like, I know for a fact that there are people who are like, why does she overdo so much? Why does she have to dress like this every time or stuff like that? But like, then again, it's my life and it's my choices. And if you don't want to see me, then don't see me.
No, yes. Like at least the crowd that I have here, no one really cares. But like, I don't know about people outside. They mind.
I mean, definitely people do, because if someone did something to themselves, and I definitely would, and I feel like whatever people do, or me personally, if I do something, as long as it makes me happy, I'm fine with it, because definitely my decisions are gonna affect people in many ways, so I really can't help with that.
Yeah, sure. Like people always like when they meet me, they'll be like, "Oh, I thought you were a bitch for first, but you're really nice." And like they usually like see it like I am like a very person who's like very intimidating and stuff, but I'm not really intimidating, I think. So yeah.
Do you think that these impulses stem from somewhere deep within and just look for a reason to come out? I do believe so, because I've had this nagging feeling of chopping all of my hair off since I was a kid, and this year I finally had reason enough to do it.
I mean, yes, definitely. I mean, if you keep on suppressing these emotions, one day they're just gonna explode, and that's what makes them impulsive.
Yeah, I think so. It was like always with me. So when I came here, so I just had like a reason to like express it in college. Like everyone used to dress up, so it just came out like that.
Could be. Not for me, I don't think so. I never really had any restrictions as such as a kid. So like I just do whatever I want to. That's it.
Yeah, I do believe. Again, especially I'm talking about my own case. I'm a fashion student and fashion is something I've always been interested in. So I think when growing up or whatever, I always felt like that, maybe looking at models or looking at magazines or just like people dressing up in like Paris or New York, and I always felt like I want to look like them, I want to dress like them, and that's always been there, and now it just finally has a chance to come out.
Yeah. Because ever since I was little, I've always wanted like colored hair, but this was like a reason for me to color my hair, and my mom really didn't allow me to do it before, but then she was like fine with it once I asked her.
It is okay. Creativity is a weapon. It is a way of self-expression that deports you from a world of dismay to a world of hope and happiness. Following your creative impulses can actually help you reduce negativity and be less critical of yourself. Trust and follow your impulses and unleash your untapped creativity the way you want to.